Hey, thanks for jumping by, and my name is Debbie. Nice to meet you. So, I wanted to get started today with a quote by one of my favorite leaders, entrepreneurs, Les Brown. He says, "Other people's opinions of you does not have to become your reality." Pretty powerful. There are, however, three kinds of fears in this world. The first one being the fear of other people's opinions. The second one is, my own opinion. And the third one is, of course, the fear of the unknown. So I'm a recovering people pleaser. All of my life, that's all I wanted to do was, I wanted people to like me, and I was so afraid of judgment. And for fear of criticism, I wouldn't put myself out there. And actually, to avoid that criticism, I would do nothing and have nothing and be nothing. And up until about a year ago, everything changed for me. Could that be you, though? Could that be you right now? Because just like I said, up until just about a year ago, that was me. Hey, Debbie of Healthy Marketers here, and I have a cool newsletter and a YouTube channel, and the links are like all around me on my profile. But just please, at least if you're watching me this, say hi. Let me know you're watching. Let me know you watch the replay. Tag somebody in this that you think might need to hear this, because when I heard this, I just could not wait to share this with my audience. So, three kinds of fears. First, the fear of other people's opinions. So, to be an entrepreneur, you've just got to let all that go. You don't have to worry about that, because if that's what's holding you back from becoming what you want to be, you just have to be okay with not worrying about who's liking you right now. And you and I are in this together, I promise. To me, success looks like being able to be generous with others, work with incredible people, right? Helping others to see the clarity they need to see to be able to say yes to what they want and what they don't want, actually. And when I asked some of my teammates, what are some of the fears that are holding you back? Here's a big one. I'm afraid to be seen of who I really am. So how long have you been waiting? Because the person that is waiting for you to show up and help them, they're waiting for you to get past that fear right there. They're waiting for it. And we have to get over ourselves. Which brings us to the second fear. The fear of your own opinion. And this is me. I thought, I'm not good enough. I don't know enough yet. Oh, I have to take this one more training before I feel like I'm good enough, right? Or I know enough. Like, who am I to, talk about this or say this? I barely made it through high school. I don't know about you, but I barely made it to the 12th grade. I made it though. Or maybe I'm just not pretty enough, right? I always had this fear. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm not old enough, right? We all have fears like that. And are you telling yourself that? Are you telling yourself that today? Type me a below if that's what you're doing. And I don't know who in your life along the way told you that you are not enough, but you are enough. I'm going to tell you that right now. You are enough. You have a story. You have a mess that'll become your message. And there are literally so many people out there that need to see you today. They need to hear you today. And there's no reason, if you're here listening to me right now, that you just need to feel like you need to put yourself out there, and you have what it takes. You are smart enough, and you just need to know one more thing than the next person. And now you know that one more thing, and If you've been through stuff, you know how to get past it, right? You need to tell your story. It doesn't have to be perfect. People just want to see the real you. They just want to see the authentic you. No one wants to see perfect, right? They just want to see the real you. So keep showing up, and that's how you build an unstoppable confidence, right? If you're saying, well, they're better than me, right? My niche is oversaturated. They are not better. They're just different. They're not better. Okay? They're just different. They're just putting their own twist on it. Instead of looking at the competition and saying, "Oh my gosh, she just ranked up the leaderboards again. She's ranking up even faster." Comparison is the thief of joy. So it just makes you think that you're not enough. Instead, do this. Just congratulate them and get busy. Which brings us to the third fear, is the fear of the unknown, right? So here's some questions you may be asking yourself. What if it doesn't work? It's another thing I start, but I can't finish. Or, like, I've spent so much money and it's not working. When I tell my kids that they can do anything, I can't have them seeing that I'm not doing it, right? I have to be doing it. And what if this doesn't work, right? We ask ourselves that. But what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Just a little ego, right? Because if you don't do it, who will? You're brave. You're smart. And when I was trying to figure it out, I asked myself this. What are my gifts and what are my talents? Right? That's all you have to ask yourself. And you're going to hear a lot of no's. You're going to hear a lot of not right nows when you ask them if they're interested in what you sell, what you service. I want you to share this video out to somebody that you think needs to hear this today. I'd like to know if, this is you right now. And hopefully I have instilled with just erasing those three fears, those three kinds of fears, letting you just know that there are people out there waiting to see you. They're waiting to hear from you. And I have a Healthy Marketers Facebook group. I would love to see you in there. Watch the videos I'm uploading onto YouTube. And also, let's do a 15-minute chat. I would love to see how we can get you past what you're fearing. So remember the three fears, and then remember, that's not you. I'm not fearing that anymore. All right. So, hey, this is Debbie. Thanks for joining me today, and we will see you on the next one. Bye for now.